lyres is broken.
Man.
Of course. This
You know, Paimon's been thinking this for a while, but you sure do spoil the Kuhanki.
Well, it's only right. They have kept me company all this time. And all...
If you don't mind Paimon asking...
In the past, all I had to do was wait for the artisan to find it. Of course...
Seems like a... Yeah, just leave it to us.
Very well.
Our pleasure.
I don't know her name. The aroma of crumb cakes often wafts from within a...
Yep, that clears it up for sure. What brings you here, guys? Bring me any... Paimon knew you'd say that. Here, we got you these on the way. Quick, hand them over. So, you here to hang out? What sort of... Actually... Get that weird... Weird thing? I told you! I don't mess with stuff that science and mechanics can't explain. I'm telling you, that liar just shows up on my doorstep at random. And after I fix it, the thing up and disappears. Not that I believe in spook... Ah, okay. Seems like... What do you mean? Yeah, she doesn't mean any harm. She just... has her reasons for taking the lyre back without being seen. Really? You better not be making this up. Fine. Wait for me here. Knew we could count on Aino. Oh.
Yes, she...
Exactly. Ah! What are you doing here?
I have something to give you.
Huh? What are these?
A few trinkets the Kuhenki collected. I thought the artisan might...
Oh. Huh. What a weird collection of components. Take care on your way back. There could be people... Huh? What is it?
Analyzing appearance.
What are you doing that for?
Match found. Resemblance to not Cry Moon Goddess statues is 95%. Increased heart rate detected in the traveler.
Okay, all fixed.
What was that last part, Aino?
Those snazzy new...
Huh?
Who's that behind you? She kinda looks familiar. That's right. Also, she wanted you to have these components as thanks for fixing the lyre. Ooh, let me see. Wow.
Yes.
Thank Thank you so much! If you ever need anything else fixed, just come find me. Well, we got places to be. Oh, we've gotta get the damselette out of. Oh, sure. I gotta do some cleanup quick, or Nefa's gonna find the snack crumbs.
Alright, until next time. I know.
Yeah?
Would you like to frame these components or preserve them in any way?
What? Why would I do that?
They appear to be gifts from the moon goddess.
Huh? What are you talking?
You seem tired. Maybe installing a ladder would help.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nashi. Still no news about Ruru, though. Where could he have slunk off? If only he was gone for good. But...
Hello! You must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flynn has been looking for you. Unfortunately...
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh! Come on, let's go!
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously still getting strong.
Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. Nope, that is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of Wild Hunt activity.
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like...
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
Trap, there wasn't a shred of sanity left.
Yeah, didn't he shout? Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by unless something went wrong.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost...
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
That actually sounds about right.
There are many unanswered questions here. Besides his name and title.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the
I don't know.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Inetha, let's go.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything?
Not loving the word.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that...
He's been biding his time for a while now.
No idea.
All we can do now is hope that I know... Wait, he's actually here?
No, it's Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
It means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close!
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by convention.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any light on...
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. But right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our number one.
A counter-strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an end. Surely our only option is to... No, I can't say...
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what up?
Well, I mean...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time.
Wait, what?
Doesn't that make sense? A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at What is it, Lama? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say...
Rira's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes. For if it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use. Very well, then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an...
It is. But rejected by the world. My power is dwindling.
What do you mean, reject?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers, yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the... But this method of recovery is...
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have...
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party.
Then what are we waiting for?
Lush is the moonlight for the everlasting forest.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape! This goes on much longer.
One heart, we pray. Leave this place.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Flash attack!
Ultimatum protocol.
With one heart, we pray.
The night cometh. Be silent. Observe. Be silent. To dust.
For the everlasting hope.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Wow! Where are we? This is...
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network, aka the Black Market of Intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation, as an expeditionary force on foreign soil. Working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet. So naturally... Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile up. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't a... I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained op. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away...
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild... But now that a new variable has come into play, fate...
A new variable?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not... That said, while I know is explaining everything just...
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki vault. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcryan rat...
Oh.
Another dead end. Guess I'll... Still, it's safest to assume they won't... Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfartnir was because we'd had reports about a possible... But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So...
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest... To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state.
What if there was a way to tap into it?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense... I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent moon.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent...
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they...
According to my analysis, The solution is feasible.
I know a way, but...
The experimental...
Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't...
Then that's settled. Next, as you saw for yourself, people's obsessions often reveal their great... The Wild Hunt has plagued Notcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for...
It's true. We still know very little about it. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead...
But where would we even...
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing...
Ah, she heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had...
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions, and we can't do this without the Curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So...
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about... Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of...
So you're just going to sit this one?
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you we can't do this without...
Oh? That
I can't put a price on something like this. If you insist on compensation, I will...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my price. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be leyline fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favor. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Yehoda, Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after.
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it.
Wait, you actually...
Shh. This is Tom's...
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. And that brings me to the third and final...
Me and...
Come off it, you two. Quit playing here. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake Craft once they're ready. We'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry, so as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right, then. We'll split... Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like...
Huh. You really think...
We're not looking for any trouble.
Do I need to remind you that you're out of consideration for our former time?
Let them in.
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you.
I promise it's nothing.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past. I haven't lost the plot enough to even
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Favronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the... Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid... I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions. And I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days. When I was still worshipped as the moon goddess.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths... that might be your plan. Huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the...
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friend. Don't tell me what to do! Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful... Apollonia! Get him!
I've upgraded Apollonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not... Where did she...
Hey! Over here, you...
Curse it. Moon, go. Keep searching. She ca-
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past.
Good deduction.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I picked... Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned.
I've never faced Rarir myself. But from what you've told me, his power... I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary...
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary.
Once I take a job there... And also how to make... Death is the one thing we can take for granted.
Come on, Boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Eh?
That shady merchant.
Come on, Boss. You're... Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey.
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is.
Dory, Sangama...
If you want to make it big and not... It was back when I first arrived in Notcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp. And wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself... I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous. So, let me...
You guessed correctly.
The one type of gear I've never been short on. At the very least, I need to know what...
What if I told you it's...
Is that so? Then we really...
You're...
a powerful woman, make no mistake, if you're willing to wait.
Then, let me put...
Of course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it. Oh, favors are the worst.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all.
See you later! You're my favorite...
Excellent. Everything is well, and after initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me. So remember, don't be... Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zolnari came from... Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Anyway.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many... But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. That would explain why they even use alchemically modified strains for food.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it?
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional, despite what he's become. Did Rary rip it out?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a the burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where it was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. The burial place of a fallen...
Rerir, over here.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedalin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Oops. So... Hey, come on, don't get... I just didn't expect you to be...
Yeah.
So, are you planning to...
Sure, I'll...
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard.
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedalin, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary. And said to possess a wisdom far and yet, despite the gulf between... Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother? Or why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what we're perfectly normal. As frightening as this monster.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?